up? What's up? What's up? This is Pure Heart TV. I am just starting back up again. I want to do this before the you know what month in June. I figured I should start on May 31st just to kind of kick off or end the month and kick off the next month without starting the next month because I don't want to represent the you know what month. And that's just my own personal thing. I wanted to get this thing started earlier this year, but a lot of delays have happened. And then starting lots of other channels, but this is my most important channel. So I've really been thinking about what, how to go forward, and yeah, and if any of my partners or past partners are listening, um, you're free to come back. I know there's some has been some studio issues and things like that, and I've been looking for studios. So this is kind of my temporary studio for Pure Heart, and kind of using it for multiple things. But yeah, hopefully I can change the set enough to make it unrecognizable from the other sets, and that'll be the goal moving forward. But uh, for the most part, um, yeah, yeah. Hope you guys are blessed, and yes, it's been a lot going on. Just the start of this year and last year, and yeah, I'm just my goal is to entertain you guys, but more importantly, you know, bring the word of God and get some interviews going, and um, really just giving perspective from a normal everyday Christian like myself, who definitely isn't perfect, but I will be, yeah, just kind of not being too serious, and um, none of that Christianese stuff here. Just regular people who want to serve God or serve God better, and yeah, and yeah, I'm free to open them up about some of my flaws, and yeah, and we all go through things, and so anyway, this channel is very important to me as because I have a lot of plans for this channel, and this channel is really a proxy of something much bigger. Um, I came up with this name because I was inspired by one of the songs I wrote, um, composed, and I needed something to match that sound, and I figured, you know what, I can use this name as a proxy for what I actually want to do. Um, so as this channel gets bigger, I will be. Let me just. I will be much more able to kind of recruit people, and anybody who wants to like join me in general, just email me at pureheartrepnets. I believe that's the email. pureheartrepnets at actually what you should do is hit to pureheartrepnets.com, fill out the form of inquiries, and anybody who's actually serious, I can get it through there as well. Um, I think I have pureheartnetwork at gmail.com, so you can message me there. And yeah, and like I said, this set is just going to be changing over time. This is very temporary, but I hope to really get the feel of what I really want from the set. And yeah, let's see. There you go. Wasn't looking at the right camera. You gotta take it off of this mode real quick. There you go. One sec. But yeah, there you go. So, yeah. Um, so yeah, I'm going to be doing that, and getting more people in as we go. But I just want to be more consistent with my episodes, and yeah. So this is kind of just kind of a random video, uh, just to get started in May, not in June. That was literally my goal, and that's what got me up. I'm like, I don't want to start this in that um, interesting month. I want to start it late May, if I may, and um, just to avoid any It's just my personal thing. So yeah. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it wasn't much, and what I really want to do is talk about um, a lot more from Genesis and kind of start from there and really focus on Genesis versus now and or Genesis versus Revelations and all these crazy events that happen, these catastrophic events, and yeah, these ancient civilizations that are gone, and how does that correlate with the Bible? So I want to this channel will be covering that a lot, and also just maybe a little bit of pop culture. Who knows? Maybe kind of not complaining about how bad pop culture has become. Really more kind of finding a solution and what we can do. So I want to also get some people who are in like the film industry, music industry, and really dig deep into what we can do to improve the Christian entertainment as well as kind of bringing people to Christ as well without being too, as they say, Christianese per se, but just really just being real people telling really good stories and leading people to Christ in a very sophisticated way. And some things are will be like obviously there's some things that are just direct, right? There's some movies that are just direct, and they could be done well. Other movies can be less direct, maybe like Narnia, some random stuff like that from C.S. Lewis, who everybody knows he's a Christian scholar. Um, so if anybody makes a film that's kind of not exactly like you think it should be, therefore it's automatically bad. But like C.S. Lewis, there's a contrast between good and evil, and if you can really get that contrast clear, I think that will be really what can point people to God and in a sophisticated way. Now, me personally, I have had some ideas about a very epic movie series, lore, whatever you want to call it, kind of more in the fantasy world. So I've always wanted to do something like that. So if anybody's interested in working with me, as this channel gets bigger, and maybe we can even get to some schools and colleges. I would love to get a team together and work on something like that. Um, and who knows? I'm not going to use the AI or Chat GPT to write my script for me, but I am curious to see what I'm curious to see what ideas that AI comes up with. And AI is a lot of the film people in the industry use it. So, um, but nowadays, and I don't need it honestly because I already have the ideas. But maybe it can help me structure my script better versus the ideas, if that makes any sense. Um, and I want to do like maybe three or four, five movie parts, that can really get like the the story together. And I'm not gonna tell you what it's about yet, but I've had some scenes in my head, and it's really like a more of a fantasy slash real maybe. I can't explain it. It's gonna be because sorry, I'm getting too close already. So yeah. Um, so yeah, if you guys can join me and subscribe to this channel. This channel is still fairly new, in a sense that I haven't really been making a lot of videos on this channel like I wanted to because of my busy schedule. But I finally started blocking out my time more, and I think I can do this channel at the very least on certain days of the week. So I haven't got a specific days I'm going to be uploading yet, but I will be um, definitely um, trying to do this channel once a week at the very least. If it's Thursday, I think Thursdays are good. And I also think Fridays and or Sundays are good as well. Wednesdays maybe, because I know a lot of people do Bible study on Wednesday, and I could do a little Bible study on Wednesday. Um, but it depends on like what my decisions are going to be based on like what happens later, and I have more time. But yeah, I feel like Thursdays are pretty solid. And Wednesdays aren't bad either. It just I haven't decided yet, right? Because some people actually go to church on Wednesdays, right? For a Bible study. So I don't want to like get in the way of that. Thursdays, less people go to the church, so I think Thursdays would be a good um, option. So yeah, I think that's it. So yeah, pray for me, guys, and hopefully we will get started soon with the official show, whatever that may look like. For now, I'll just be coming on here and updating you and getting maybe talking about random subjects that come to mind and things that I got, things that just like, oh, this would be a good subject, and just write it down and record it when, or go live even when I am ready. So yeah, and sometimes I maybe be doing some random lives too. Some just go live randomly, because YouTube, for example, does like that live stuff. And I want to go live too. So so we can eventually like maybe fund these projects with the super chats or things like that, memberships. Um, Honestly, I would like to do memberships outside of YouTube if possible. So I'm trying to build like websites, and I'm going to be working with like other companies for that as well. So I'll update you on that. And yeah, so I think this channel is going to be a mixture of um, let's say like biblical studies, biblical observations, stories like that, uh, life things like life lessons and just daily everyday life as a Christian, or the expectations versus reality, um, the, the Christian churches, the state of the church, and even pop culture. So I think that will kind of all, yeah. So I'll be talking about pop culture a lot on this channel because I think these days a lot of people, I can't expect to reach out people outside. Let's like maybe touch on certain subjects that might be relevant in the current day, and kind of bring them over here and talk about it in from like a Christian's perspective, Christian perspective of movies, films, music, and yeah, on just on a weekly or every, like a few days a week, and other shows kind of exploring the findings of like maybe big giant skeletons or something like that that may have been um, possibly related to giants and things like that from the Bible. No, I'm not saying there would be Nephilim. I'm just saying that there were giants in the Bible even after Noah's days, and there has been catastrophic floods, for example, during Noah's days, and there's been evidentiary support that it could have been related to the Bible events, because not only the Bible and the Jewish culture has recorded floods, it also has been other civilizations. So things like that I'm going to be covering and giving you guys examples of what I mean by that, even from secular sources that will cover this stuff, but maybe conclude something else, right? Like they're aliens or this or that, or it was this, it's an asteroid. Who cares why it happened or what the mechanics was? What I care about is um, did it happen or not, right? And we know what happened as Christians. Our job is to argue the Bible side versus the secular side, right? As Christians, so that's kind of what I will be exploring, and I won't be dogmatically saying, "Oh, this for sure happened," or this or that. All I'm doing is observing the evidence that I see, and not making any conclusions on exactly what um, happened or what mechanics caused the flood and receding of the water and the all of a sudden, why do we have rain now and all that stuff? And the Himalayas, how was that formed? Was it an asteroid? And things like that. Um, so that I think is going to be a very cool way to kind of kick off the show. And I also have another channel called Cultures Explored. You can and I'll kind of do a more on just the cultural part on that channel, just cultures, and then bring it over here for biblical things. So, talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Be blessed. Thank you.